Collective, right now you're being asked to pause, take a break, sit where you are, allow for things to marinate, right? You're being asked to be present, you're being asked to exhale, tap in. Oh my God, today I feel like collective, you in this season of your birthright, you recognize that you've inherited so much that you could possibly be feeling overwhelmed or that you don't know what to do with all this information. And the way you're in a awakening, like this could be a massive awakening for you, inheriting your birthright, knowing what a part of your purpose is, knowing that the right energy got to you at the moment that you needed it. Like knowing this information, it could be overwhelming. But also for some of you, this information could be a validation of what you always knew, but there have been parts that were hidden from you that has just come to light. So no matter where you are in your journey, collective, the energy, God is saying, pause right here. Take your time right here in this moment and honor what this moment represents for you. Even collective, if you are in a space where it's chaotic for you, I want you to recognize that even in chaos, you still have a path to walk. You still know where you need to show up. You still know what you need to do for yourself. See, a lot of times when there's chaos happening around us and we have to deal with the chaos, we pay attention to so many different things besides ourselves, so many different possibles, outcomes, people that we don't take time for ourselves. But even in this chaos, I promise you, pausing will be more beneficial than it would be hurtful, collective. And you know what else? I feel like a lot of you, now that I bring that up, I feel like a lot of you have been scared to pause because stopping for 1 second would make you feel the feels. Like pausing for a moment would make you actually have to digest everything that's going on. And sometimes that can be scary for the collective. Oh my God, today, listen, collective, when we tap into these messages, I'm telling you, sometimes they're going to put the mirror right in front of your face, right? Oh, that tea is beautiful. Sometimes how the message appears doesn't always feel good because it's putting exactly what we need in front of our face. It's the medicine that we need, right? It's the medicine that we need to heal. Speaking of which, hi, my name is Cass Young Crown. I'm an intuitive prophetic speaker, and I guide beautiful, wonderful people just like you to live intentionally through self empowerment and spiritual awareness. And I do that through channeled, loving messages that require you to tap into who you truly are, recognize your healing, and move with purpose and power. So let's get back to this message, collective. Tap in. So, collective, in this birthright season, one of the things that comes with like wearing your crown, one of the things that comes with that is recognizing that, yes, this is a big ask of you. Tap in. Oh my God, today. Because listen, collective, sometimes you don't recognize that where you are is like a big deal. And because like you go through things on your own, or because there's like this disconnect between what's happening in the outside world and what's happening with you, you don't think that what you've gone through is different or it's not worth talking about. But collective, my eye, yes it is. Girl, tapping on my teacup. Yes, it is. It's totally worth you honoring this space. And so I would like for you to allow the feelings to grow. I would like for you to pause in this moment and relish the feeling, even if that feeling is being scared, even if that feeling is a little bit of anxiety. I want you to step into that uncomfortability and work through it. If that requires you doing breathing exercises, if that requires you going out for a walk, taking a nice bath, um, painting, lighting a candle, sitting with relaxing music, washing the dishes, cleaning, whatever. Like, even linking up with somebody that you love or somebody that you care about for a cup of tea, whatever it is that you have to do, I want you to relish in this feeling because it's going to allow for space, for it's going to allow for the creation of space to do what you need to do to move forward. Now, you might be asking, well, Cass, how long is this pause? This pause could be for a day, it could be for a week, for a month, it could be for an entire year. Because even though you're pausing from like the what you feel like your bigger mission is, there's still work that happens within your pause. There's still like rest and recovery is a part of work. Tap in. Like rest and recovery is a part of your growth. And I do know that the collectives, y'all tend to forget that. I'm not going to allow you to forget that. Because in your rest and recovery, in your R&R collective, you're really going to see just how far you've been pushed, how far you need to pull back, who you need to pull back from, why you need to pull back. It allows that space for thinking and clarity. You see what I'm saying? And I know a lot of times, collective, especially if you're in a space of chaos, clarity seems like such a far away concept, but it is not. During this time of pausing, and reclamation of just where you are, honoring where you are, collective, let me tell you what else is about to go down. I truly want you to assess your body. Like, how does your body feel? Where do the nervous parts live in your body? Does it live in your chest? Does it live in your shoulders? Does it live in your jaws, collective? A lot of y'all walking around here with tight ass jaws. Tap in, okay? So some of y'all might need to massage your jaws to remove your tongue from the roof of your mouth, unclench your teeth, roll back your shoulders, okay? Do some knee lifts, do some butt kicks, like figure out where the emotion lives within your body. Because if you can remove both of those or work through both of those in your body, you might actually be able to release some chaotic stress through somatic movement rather than you feeling like you have to replace it with something else that might not be healthy or that might take you off track or just doesn't feel good. Tap in. So yeah, I feel like this is a place where you need to recognize where you're harvesting your emotions. This could also be something that is good. So recognize if you are in a space of happiness or you're chill or you're just like, hey, I love where I am. Recognize where you get excited. Is it in your stomach? Do you get butterflies in your stomach? Do like your hands get happy? Like tell me, because this is also a place where you can restore energy and you can build strength. Tap in. So I really love this energy of pausing. Really, as I keep channeling this message, this pause lends to a station for emotional healing. Oh my God, today. Wow. This pause is a station for emotional healing. You know what I like about this station? You can completely control it. This station can look like whatever you want it to look like in this point in time. I like this. I like this growth season for you. This is a micro season within your birthright season, okay? And the more I'm channeling this message, I'm looking at the Hierophant right now. A lot of people believe that the Hierophant means you're moving somewhere fast, but the Hierophant can also mean that you're arriving somewhere. I mean, sorry, not the Hierophant, the Chariot can also mean that you are arriving somewhere and you plan to stay for a while. You plan to find your space, find your time, find your nook and your cranny. Tap in. Oh my God, today. And you know what's really nice about this Chariot energy? It's very regal. It's very regal. This is something that needs to be propped up, tended to unequivocally. This should not be interrupted. People should not feel comfortable disturbing you. I feel like there's a lot of permission that needs to be asked here. And I feel like people should be nervous to even ask for permission while you're in this R&R because you truly need this time. Tap in, collective. You might need to send out a royal message. You might need to send out a royal announcement like, hey, I'm going into deep healing, deep, recovery. The people that I need to talk to, they're going to know, and I'm going to text them, and that's what it's going to be. But do not disturb. Tap in. My God, today. And I feel like a lot of y'all have put yourselves in situations or environment where you feel like you need to show up for every beck and call. Let me tell you something. If it ain't immediately happening up in your household where you need to tend to the moments there, then no, you don't. I feel like in this birthright season, I've been saying no, you don't for like a lot. Okay, I've been saying it a lot. Like no, you don't. And a lot of you have placed yourselves in these situations where you feel like, excuse me, you have to show up for everybody everywhere, and no, you freaking don't. Allow this arrival into this healing space to be something that is acknowledged, honored, and unequivocally and unapologetically disrupted. No, nobody's going to be knocking at your door. Take this pause for what it is, a station for healing. And I feel like there's some unpacking. Oh, I'm rubbing my hand. This is I'm telling you, somatic movement. I feel like there's unpacking some layers that need to be removed in this session as well, in this micro season of pausing and healing. There needs to be like a lot of unpacking. So maybe some of you are actually coming from your from a season of where you were moving around a lot, or maybe you found out information about somebody that you didn't like, or maybe you found out some information about yourself that you want to work on, collective, regardless of what it is. Whew. This space of beautiful healing and pausing is where you need to be. And let me say one more thing before I move on. You don't have to explain yourself to anybody if you don't want to. When I said that you're in this royal movement, you're arriving in beautiful crowned energy, collective, I mean that. Like you don't have to explain to anyone what they're. I mean, it's just like the heavens, the angels, the divine is just like, hey, it's about time you made it here. We've been expecting you. Come and sit down. And I feel like collective, a lot of this. I don't know who needs to hear this, but maybe get some flowers in your home or in your space. Maybe a plant. There needs to be some buffers of energy that invites healing, that invites the elements of healing to you. So plant life, flower life. I feel like for some of you, some essential oils for your senses might be really good. I feel like also collective, I'm talking about healing. I feel like a lot of you might need to do I want to say a dense, deep cleansing of your scalp. So when was the last time you truly like washed your hair using shampoos, conditioners, oils, whatever you use to wash your hair, and really like let it sit? Like really take either what do you call those things, like a hand scrubber, okay, or taking your fingers, your palms and your fingertips, my goodness, and really digging into your crown chakra, into the portal at the top of your head, your crown. Like you guys really need to dig into your scalp. I feel like there needs to be a cleansing of that. I don't care if you just washed your hair yesterday. Like there's something else that's being tapped into here, or needs a release, or needs an entry point for you to awaken or close. Tap in. Oh my God, today that chariot energy is really coming through. I like this. I like this a lot. Mm-hmm. And I feel like tap in, collective. I feel like we got the Six of Swords coming through. And what I was actually about to say is I feel like many of you doing that cleansing of your scalp. And my scalp just started tingling too. My God, today somebody need to hear that message. Oh my gosh. I feel like a lot of y'all tending to your scalp is going to solidify, or even, I don't know, solidify is the word. It is the word. It's going to solidify something that's been on your mind or on your heart for a long time, and you just weren't really sure how to resolve it. You're going to have the conclusion. You're going to have the answers you need by the time you finish deep cleansing your scalp, conditioning your hair. Like hook your hair up. Okay, if you just do one braid, if you let it air dry and let your curls fly, if however it is, like something about this crown energy is really talking to me in this pause area, and you need that. Your scalp needs this R&R. Tap in. Oh my God! Today, looking at that Six of Swords. Look, and I'm telling you, that Six of Swords with the Nine of Swords that just came out collective. Sorry, the Ten of Swords that just came out. I'm telling you. Sorry, it came out this way. Your lead, whatever this cleansing that is necessary that you need, I'm telling you, collective, it's going to release something that's heavy on your spiritual shoulders, collective. Okay? Whew. Take it how it resonates. My God, today. Yeah, full pause. Full pause. I love it. Yeah, collective, I love this for you. And you know what? Looking at this Six of Swords. Sorry, I keep putting it the wrong way. Looking at this Six of Swords, leaving this Ten of Swords and going straight into like Hierophant energy, collective. I'm really channeling that you guys are recognizing exactly where you are. Oh my God, today. This pause is allowing for a creative space, collective. You know, I keep seeing this and I'm hearing it more and more, and I'm not really sure who really needs to hear this message. But collective, get back to the things that you love to do. Mm-hmm. Queen of Pentacles energy. Get back to the things that you love to do, the things that brought you solace. Mm-hmm. Get back to what made you want to move. Because see, when you create, you even if you're not an artist, you don't call yourself an artist. I can't draw, I can't paint, like none of that. I can write a little bit, I ain't that, it is what it is. But listen, the collective knows that you don't have to be an artist to create something, nor does what you create need to be like perfect or worthy or sellable. What it actually does is it opens you up to think clearly, to release your pent up energy and have clarity. Creating something new allows you to have control of how energy flows through you. Tap in. It's something you can be proud of. Whew. It's something that you could truly be proud of. And looking at this Hierophant energy, collective, oh man, I just feel like you know that this rest and recovery for you, this R&R, is important for your next step in this journey. Tap in. Like you just know. And you might not fully know, but it's like there's a knowing within you that this moment of time where you must chill is so necessary. It is a pillar for your next level, collective. And you know what's crazy? It's not really crazy, but collective, let me tell you something. You need to listen to that voice. Because the Hierophant is saying, like, hey, not only am I ushering in to the natural, but I'm also taking what I know of the natural and legislating in the spiritual realm. That's a part of creation as well. Tap in. My God, today. And for some reason, I keep hearing writing or feeling like writing is in my mind's eye, like writing. Like, so somebody wants to restart a journal. I feel like a journal is coming up, a book is coming up. I feel like some of you may be like graffiti artists or something like that. Like you guys have a story to tell. My God, today. And finding a creative outlet for this journey, for this story to tell, is a spiritual release. My God, today. Ooh, look at this Four of Pentacles. I told you it's a pillar. It's a pillar, and it's one that should not be let go. And I said, Emperor, my God, today, I said, collective, that you are ushering in from the supernatural to the natural and from the natural to the supernatural. The Emperor is a dead ringer for that. So, collective, in your rest area, finding your creative flow, holding on to that, recognizing that that's where you need to be. Collective, tap in, my God, today. Oh, this is such a chill vibe for me, collective. This message is truly intended to verify that what you already know. This is confirming what you already know. And the collective has been so conditioned to believe that if they rest, then they're somehow lazy. If they're not doing anything that shows like super big results in the now, that they're somehow not getting it done. Like hustle culture has really taken its toll on the collective. Collective, live a soft life. Huh? What's the struggle for? Live a soft life. Yes, living a soft life can also mean you don't have to be a trillionaire to live a soft life. When you build an intentional life and you live intentionally, a part of your soft life is knowing when to hold them and when to fold them. Tap in, when to utilize your energy and when not to. And collective, I feel like a lot of you are really starting to recognize that, hey, you don't have to do everything. What I say, no, you don't. You don't have to do anything. But what you do have to do in order to find a moment of happiness, my God, tap in, a moment of happiness, a moment of understanding, a moment of full circle, knowing that you made the right choice to rest. This is a soft era for you, my gosh, today. And yes, my divine masculines, you could be in your soft era too. Okay, you ain't got to be hard all the time. Tap in, okay? You don't. Yes, you are a protector. Yes, we love the divine masculine. Okay, yes, we actually love. But listen, baby. Okay, you gotta sit your behind down too and rest from time to time. Don't nobody like a tired, okay, exhausted divine masculine, baby. Okay. And we know the divine masculine, as soon as they see a divine feminine exhausted, what you gonna tell us to do? Sit down. You want to tell us to chill. Right? You want to bring us some flowers, cook us some dinner, right? The divine feminine don't like to see the divine masculine exhausted either. So we're going to do the things that you like to have done to you in order for you to relax. My God, today, oh my God. Listen, this message is for all. Okay? So I'm really, oh my gosh, collective, I'm telling you, I need you to adopt a mindset of self-compassion. And that's really what I'm feeling right now. There's like a mindset of self-compassion. I'm telling you, this is the divine message straight from the Knight of Pentacles and the Eight of Swords. You've got to lift this veil of being so hard on yourself, collective. Stop being so hard on yourself. I truly want you to sit in your divinity right now. I truly want you to recognize that, oh, this is what it feels like to truly clear my mind. I'm not saying everything gonna get dealt with immediately, but baby, if you don't rest in this space that God has created for you to rest, it's gonna be hard to move forward. It's gonna be hard to deal with everything you need to deal with, baby. It's just gonna be difficult for you. And I understand. I don't want that for you, collective. I truly don't want that for you. Okay, I want you to be able to move in luxury, in spiritual luxury. Okay. And I know, girl, when they say luxury, they be like, oh girl, you gotta have billions of dollars. Listen, the collective is all about abundance. The collective is all about not just being comfortable, but being able to live comfortably without having to worry about what the next thing gonna go down. Okay, tap in, my God, today. Okay. But collective, you got to learn to live in luxury. You got to learn what to invest in. A part of living in luxury, a part of intentional living is knowing what to invest in. And that also means your time. If you are interested, I'm looking at this Eight of Swords, my God, with this Ace of Wands, tap in today, my God, today. Oh my gosh, taking that blinder off with the Ace of Wands. Yeah, a lot of you just recognize. And probably, I probably helped lift the veil for you to say, oh shit, you know what? Living a life of luxury don't have nothing to do with my car. That's the material side of luxury. Living in spiritual luxury. Oh my gosh. Living in mental health luxury. Oh my gosh. Living in emotional luxury. Oh my gosh. It smells so good when you collective. They don't know nothing about that. Ooh, looking at this moon card. They don't know nothing about that. It's almost like a secret. It's like a secret. You know, people gonna start coming up to you like, wow, you just smell so good. Wow, you just look so fine. Like your skin is glowing. Like, who are you? You are somebody that lives a life of luxury. Okay? Everything that I have, I already need. Everything that I need, I already have. Tap in. Whew. I'm loving this energy for you, collective. I really am. Yeah, let that headache go. Let that headache go, collective. Absolutely. Five of Cups. Yeah. A lot of you, listen, collective, there is absolutely nothing wrong. And I see what's this? The Nine of Wands. There's absolutely nothing wrong with you recognizing in this healing space that you need to take care of some business that is not always, happy time. This you dealing with your business. Business sometimes freaking sucks. But this is the business of you, baby. Tap in. This is the business of you. Whew. That's the message. That's the message. This is the business of you, collective. However long you need to rest, however long you need to do your R&R, baby, take the time. That's your message. Take the time to relax. Take the time to breathe. Take the time to heal. It's your timeline with God. Who is these people to tell you what you really need to do? If it ain't about the money, don't be blowing me up because I ain't getting up. Collective. This message is of one to break down this ridiculous idea that you have to always be on go to get results. What about the space in between? What about your health? What about you taking a moment to smell the freaking roses? What about that? Are you not deserving of it? I believe you are. Is it not necessary for your growth? I believe it is. So what you going to choose? You going to choose a life of always being run down? Or you want to choose a life where you can honor where you are? Stay to breathe, stay to escape what you was previously going through, recognize your journey, heal, eat, sleep, go for a walk. Like, I need you to honor this, baby. This is the ultimate time in your birthright season for you to recognize that this is it. Like, this is a part of your royal status. Okay. Like, it doesn't need to be any deeper than that. This is a part of your royal status. It comes with the crown. It comes with the territory. You are out for long times for battle and you must recover. If you've ever seen one of those like TV shows that deal with the Vikings or anything like that where they had to battle, like even Lord of the Rings, like they took like years to recover after that. Like Bilbo Baggins was like, he had to chill for like 25 years after that journey. Like, a lot of y'all really went through the motions and you like, oh, well, let me just continue on. And you're not allowing the work to be done, the true work, the healing to be done. No, take a moment to chill out. Take a moment to rest, take a moment to heal. And I promise you, collective, it will be one of the best moves that you have ever made. This is a part of your crown, and I just want you to honor it, and I will honor it with you. Again, my name is Cass Young Crown. I'm an intuitive prophetic speaker. Okay. And I guide beautiful, loving, awesome people just like you to live a life of intention through self empowerment and spiritual awareness. And baby, this is a part of that. I will see you guys on the next one. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And I will see you later.